Channel Tunnel is becoming a reality. But what's becoming of us? Are the British becoming any more European? Is the Perrier revolution in our supermarkets a matter of taste or a matter of attitude as well? How do the British feel about replacing their true blue passport with one that is European and red? Is there a danger that the British will simply be left behind by all the other changes in the common market associated with our new fixed link to Europe? Watch this week, Tunnel Vision, at 8:30 on Thursday on ITV.
From the newsroom of TVS, the late news for the South.
Good evening. 2 more cases of meningitis have been revealed tonight by doctors in the South. The latest victims are both children. One, a 10-month-old baby boy, has been admitted to St Mary's Hospital at Portsmouth. Doctors say he has a serious form of the disease, which has killed 2 Portsmouth people in the past 6 weeks. The other case is on the Isle of Wight. There, a 15-year-old boy is being treated at St Mary's in Newport. He's said to be making good progress. Coast Guard searching for the missing trawler Southern Enterprise have found a torch from the boat floating in the sea off Sussex. It was discovered off the coast near Worthing. The boat hasn't been seen since it left Lymington on Wednesday. It was due back on Saturday. On board with the skipper, 24-year-old Julian Powell from Lymington, and his 2 teenage crew, 16-year-old Eddie Hawkins, also from Lymington, and Jamie Groves from New Milton. The Beecham Frozen Food Company have gone on trial at Portsmouth in connection with the death of a young employee. 18-year-old Darren Stacey was killed by a goods lift in the Beecham store at Porchester in November 1986. The company and their store manager, Barry O'Leary, have both denied breaking health and safety regulations. John Duke, Hampshire's Chief Constable, is to retire later this year. 61-year-old Mr Duke has been Chief Constable for 11 years and in the police force for more than 40. A public meeting called for tomorrow in the Isle of Wight to discuss a controversial marina plan has been called off. It was intended to build a marina and 80 homes at Bembridge Harbour, but the developers have suddenly decided to pull out. Residents of a tiny village in Wiltshire don't believe in taking chances. They're so worried that disaster will strike that they've introduced their own form of early warning, a retired major armed with a loud hailer. Mike Rowbottom reports.
I am testing this machine to see whether it is effective or not.
They take life pretty seriously in Great Bedwin. Disaster's only just around the corner every day, so it's best to be prepared. For Parish Clerk, Major Peter Swain, that means the village must be armed with a megaphone.
Because the day might come when we actually want it, and if we've got it, we can use it.
Now football, and Aldershot won their Freight Rover Trophy first round tie against Bristol City tonight 1-0 after extra time. Glenn Burville scored the only goal, his 8th of the season, 5 minutes from the end. And now the weather. Tonight will be mainly dry, but tomorrow morning there'll be outbreaks of rain spreading eastwards, followed by a mixture of sunshine and showers. The winds will be light southerlies tonight, freshening from the southwest tomorrow. And finally, Henry the Heron, badly injured in the October hurricane, has been looking round his new home. He's been taken in by a convent at Ditchling near Brighton. Well, that's all the TVS news tonight, but join us if you can at 9:25 tomorrow.
Wednesday at 8 on TVS, join Nigel Havers for the TV Times Top 10 Awards. Awards are made to the men and women voted the most popular television performers by TV Times readers. See if your favourites are there. The TV Times Top 10 Awards, Wednesday at 8 on TVS.
There is a car that not only becomes part of your life, it becomes part of you. The Fiat Uno, the most wanted small car in Europe.
There is an art to making white wine and mushroom sauce. The art of blending white wine, mushrooms picked in their prime, ripe green and red peppers, onions and fresh herbs and spices. Now Knorr have refined that art, for we have found a way of keeping it so that every time you use it, it will taste as fresh as the day it was made. Knorr recipe sauces, fresh ways to make classic casseroles.
Some things are built for winning. The 5-star savings account from Abbey National is one of them. It's secure, and it puts you in the driving seat because you can get your hands on your money instantly. And the interest rates rise automatically the more you save. With the 5-star savings account, you're a winner from the start.
Passion flared. It was the way I'd always known it would be. My lips touched, and I knew I'd found the love of my life. A hint of cinnamon, a top note of autumn apple intoxicated me. Layer upon layer of flavor caressed the air. My heart was in a whirl.
Richly aromatic, subtly satisfying Erinmore. It's love at first pipe.
If you're self-employed or in employment without a pension, isn't it time you considered your future? The Pearl can tell you that with the excellent tax concessions available on their current pension plans, now is the time to start. So to secure your future, simply dial 100 and ask for Free Phone Pearl, and we'll send you our free Pearl pension brochure. But do it now, before time runs out.
If you suspect that some Sunday newspapers are written mostly for children, or mostly by children, or if the writing seems a little fuzzy round the edges, you should find the quality of writing in the Sunday Telegraph provides a sharp contrast.
Terry's Pyramid. I can't think of a better way to unwind.
Terry's Pyramid. Mummies and daddies love 'em.
In May, the entire ITV network will combine resources for the first time to produce 27 hours of non-stop live television to raise money for charity. Wherever you live, you can help us raise millions during ITV Telethon 88.
In Worlds Beyond at 11:35, the past returns to haunt a young American girl. But now, John Pilger continues to rattle some of Australia's skeletons in The Last Dream.